Muammar Gaddafi tricked about 200 young models in Italy to go to something that they thought was going to be a dinner gala, but it turned out to be a 45-minute speech that he gave them on Islam.
Whoa, wow. I'm sure they were thrilled. They're like, oh, thank God, finally, a speech on Islam. But this is a funny story in many ways.
Uh-huh.
Do we have the video on it, Dave? All right, let's run the video and then I come back and tell you what I think.
The agency advertisement they answered asked for attractive girls between 18 and 35, at least 1.7 meters tall, with a promise of up to $90 each, many reckoned on a VIP fun night out at a Swiss villa in Rome.
Villa.
They emerged after several hours in the company of Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi, who gave them a lecture about his country and the role of women in Islam. Just to make the point, they were given copies of the Quran and a book of his own sayings.
It will be the memento of a nice evening.
Undercover reporter Paola Lomele from the Italian ANSA news agency was among the women.
Lui appena è arrivato ha detto io sono per le donne, te lo dico letterale.
As soon as Gaddafi arrived, he said, I am for women. I like to have a cultural exchange with them in each country that I visit. I imagine that was his objective. The point is that a modelling agency can only offer a certain type of public for discussions.
The women answered this advertisement by the Hostess web agency. The web ad says they must be well dressed, but not in miniskirts or low-cut dresses. A spokesman for Gaddafi in Rome for a UN food summit says he's planning to host similar evenings during his stay. Short women considered less than attractive need not apply. Paul Chapman, Reuters.
Come on, who doesn't love that ending? Okay. And in this story, you find out that Gaddafi is, of course, a total horn dog.
Exactly.
Islam my ass. Okay, that's not why he invited them.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't allow the short women in. He didn't, and they picked out who was more attractive or not.
Right.
Now, if you care to convert people to Islam, why do you care if they're short or tall or hot or not hot?
Mm-hmm.
And I love what he says in the beginning. I am for women. I bet you are.
He enjoys cultural exchanges.
Oh, I bet he does. I bet he likes to exchange a lot of culture with those hot Italian models. Why did he invite models? Come on. And then he subjects them to a 45-minute speech by Gaddafi on Islam. Like Gaddafi's got Islam locked down. You know, that's a whole nother thing. Right?
Yeah, and I also love that he walks around passing out books of his own quotes. Like, oh, here's a book with my quotes in it. Yeah,
yes.
Enjoy that.
Yeah, it's because the Quran wasn't enough.
Right.
It's got to throw his quotes in there. And, but you know how we have in this country Bible thumpers? Mm-hmm. I guess Gaddafi in that case was a Quran thumper. Like they come in and they're like, oh, we're having a lovely dinner at a Swiss villa. The guy said, and Gaddafi's like, yeah, that's cool. Boom! It's a copy of the Quran. But the women were very gracious. They're like, it's a nice memento from a nice evening. Mm-hmm. We didn't understand a word he was saying, but still. And who doesn't love the Italians? Come on, everybody loves the Italians. You know, the principessa. Come on, they're great. The women are hot, the accent's awesome. Mm-hmm. Everybody's a winner in Italy. Everybody gets a free Quran. Go crazy.
Have you seen all the TYT videos from today? Check out the Young Turks YouTube channel. Do it already.